What up, y'all? It's your boy. It's your boy. Hold on. Let me make sure this. Let me see. Let me see. Where's it at? We good. All right. So, it's your boy Sue. Suicide Age 29. Battle rap thoughts. All that. You know my name. Let's get to it. Let's talk about it. So we have the Chris Unbias thing that happened. That resurfaced, I should say. Resurfaced, right? And you have people who chimed in on it. You have the regular people like DME Detroit, Adept, Battle Truth, Bonnie, and a couple other more people that said this a while ago and stay on it. Excuse me. I'm gonna need y'all to really listen to this. Because I listened to a lot of people videos and a lot of people feedback. I was going to jump out the window at first like a lot of people did. But I took some time to process other people's opinions, other people's outlooks, and the alleged victims and all of that. I processed it all. I'm ready to do my video. Okay. So this situation is resurfacing. Chris Unbias went to prison or went to jail, whatever you want to say, for assault, sexual assault, kidnapping, whatever. Assault on a kid, assault on 3 women, sexual this, sexual that. And he gets out. He waits like a year to return to battle rap. Then he comes back and he starts to defend himself. He does a documentary of it, and then he defends himself in that documentary. Soon as he dropped his documentary, Adept and Battle Truth, they go and they start dissecting everything. Before I move on, there's something very important that people must understand. Adept, Battle Truth, and Chris Unbias, they have their little thing going on. Don't ever forget that they have a thing going on. Okay? It's a thing that they have with each other. Right? And we're going to get back to that. Don't worry. We're going to talk about Adept, Battle Truth, and DME Detroit, and certain things that people should be mindful of. So they have their thing going on. So, they take jabs and stuff at each other, and they don't like each other because of whatever reasons that they have. So when this came out, Battle Truth, before Chris Unbias even came out, Battle Truth was going hard body on Chris Unbias. Hard body. Now, Battle Truth explained the other night that the only reason why he started going after Chris Unbias and they had a thing is because Chris Unbias basically was asked in one of his lives, what do you think about the up and coming bloggers? And one of the hottest bloggers at that time was Battle Truth. And he was like, he basically pushed Battle Truth off like he was nobody. And like, oh, we got Piper Boys. We got Piper Boy who's up next. But that dude, I ain't really tripping off him. He ain't really nothing. And, but the new up and coming battle rap blogger we got is Piper Boy. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to watch him, go ahead. It's not my cup of tea. And Battle Truth took disrespect to that. And it was on. And it's been on ever since. That's how Battle Truth explained it. But Battle Truth when he got locked up, and the charges came out, Battle Truth went ham on that man. Okay? He went ham on that man. Now, let's not forget this. We cannot forget this. Battle Truth has lied on Chris Unbias when it came to that kid charges. When it came to the kid charges, Battle Truth made a narrative that it was a sexual thing, and it wasn't. Let's not forget this. I told you, I waited days to make sure I'm clear-minded and my feelings not pulled this way and my feelings not pulled that way. because your feelings can get pulled in certain ways. So I made sure none of that stuff is happening before I make this video. Remember, Battle Truth was saying, and other people were saying, he sodomized a young kid or something to that effect. Don't ever forget that they put that narrative out there, not even knowing how true it was, but they stuck to it. Battle Truth and other people was running with that Chris had sexual encounter with a kid. Because remember, the charges said assault on a minor. So since the other ones was sexual assault, they assumed that the kid was sexual assault too. We're not going to forget any of this. Let's not forget any of these facts that I'm telling you, because people are not bringing this up. They trying to skate by it. We must tell the truth about everything, man. We must tell the truth about all of this. And people are leaving this out. That Battle Truth lied on one of the charges, not knowing what it really meant, and put sexual assault on a kid. And that wasn't true at all, was it? Was it true? No. But he did it anyway. And he kept doing it until Chris was ready to get out. But when Chris was almost ready to get out, Battle Truth told the battle rap community that Chris can't come on the internet. We're not going to forget the steps of this stuff because people leaving stuff out. And I don't think it's fair to leave stuff out. He was telling the internet that Chris won't be able to come on the internet. That's what Battle Truth told us. And he was stamping it. He ain't gonna be able to come back, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Well, Chris came back. And he came back on the internet. Every time Battle Truth is wrong, he really don't come back and say he apologized. We're not gonna skip these things because we need people to know this. Every time Battle Truth is wrong about Chris Unbias, whatever it is, he never comes back to apologize and clean it up. If you've been watching Battle Truth, then you know that I'm not lying. Adept is just like that. Adept is known for lying or lying on people and not clearing it up. You have to keep that in mind when it comes to this case. DME Detroit is no different than when Battle Truth mess up or Adept mess up. DME is no different than those guys. DME has been caught out here with his ass out plenty of times. And he never, ever, ever comes back to clean it up because he hides behind black people on the internet. I'm going to say it one more time. Adept is known for lying on people and not clearing it up. Battle Truth is known for telling stories on people that doesn't make sense or add up or is the truth, and he never clears it up. Don't you remember when it came to Tech 9? Battle Truth swore to his Jesus that J Black knew about everything, with no facts to prove it. And when J Black told us, I mess with Tech 9 as a friend, I mess with Tech 9 as a battler, and I mess with Tech 9 on champion. Whatever he does after that, I don't know anything about it. J Black came out after a while of people like, J Black, say something. Battle Truth was one of the main ones going after J Black hard body. J Black finally breaks his silence. What does Battle Truth do? Man, he lying, man. He lying. Let's not forget any of this. people are forgetting who these people are. I'm not saying that Battle Truth don't tell any truth. Not saying Adept don't tell any truth. I'm not even saying DME don't tell any truth. But we must not forget the other side of these people. They have all been caught lying on people. They all been caught doing and saying things that they knew they had no proof of and stamping it as truth. All three of them have been caught of doing this multiple times in the battle rap community. Now let's keep it going. I just had to put that out there so you can understand who these people are. So, Battle Truth tells us that he can't be on the internet. And he stamps it like, I'm telling y'all. And then he comes to be on the internet. Now, if anybody wants to keep it 100, then they're going to back me up on this. Battle Truth started getting spooked when Chris Unbias came back to the internet. You don't have to keep it honest with yourself, Battle Truth, or people who support Battle Truth, or Adept, or DME. You don't have to keep it honest, but I will. Go back to the time when Chris Unbias started being gradually commenting and being on social media. Battle Truth started losing his mind. These are real facts. He started getting scared and shook up and spooked because he knew that we fuck with Chris Unbias no matter what you niggas talking about. They knew Chris Unbias is back. He proved his innocence. It's up. Because he already had a fan base already. Bigger than theirs. Go watch Battle Truth and how he keep making videos about Chris Unbias when he first started to come back after he told us he could never come back on the internet. We can't skip this stuff. They got mad at Jazz the Rapper. They start shooting at Jazz the Rapper. Let's not forget any of this. Anybody who would not join their campaign, they turned on them and start shooting at them. They even went at Jazz the Rapper because Jazz would not help them run their narrative. Even the I Smoke person was shooting at Jazz the Rapper. We're not going to forget any of this stuff that people are leaving out. So you have people shooting at Jazz, shooting at Goods, shooting at all these other people because they don't know what happened. So they're not going to shit on Chris Unbias. They're not going to comment because they don't know what happened. But they're going to shoot at these people. Just like they're doing right now. So what you see is going on right now has already happened when Chris first got booked and it came out. They doing the same exact thing. They just got new players helping them, like Anwar. Anwar is hilarious. How do you dare tell somebody what they're going to say when you can't even tell J Black what to say? Piper Boy was right about that, Anwar. Mind your damn business. The fake outrage in the battle rap community is hilarious. I went to listen to damn near everybody blog about this. And the thing that is so funny is that people is still choosing sides. But I thought the victim was the only thing that they cared about. People are choosing sides instead of letting the victim be the victim. They're shooting at people instead of letting the victim be the victim. We don't know anything about this. All we know is what we seen and what we heard from Chris, what we heard from Adept and them, and what we heard from the alleged victim. Other than that, we don't know anything because we wasn't there. And you know they didn't show all the paperwork. There's other stuff that they don't even show us. So why are we jumping out the window? Yes, things look crazy. Things sound crazy. But we know people lie on each other. And people lie to other people to lie or attack other people. We already know this already. So why are we playing games at this stage? At this stage of the game, why are we playing games with other people's lives and trying to make other people do stuff that you want to do? Oh, it's a bunch of bullshit going on, isn't it? Oh yeah, we gonna call it out. So when Chris make a return, Battle Truth is shook. I don't care what nobody say. If you go watch the videos in the timeline, you can see it. You can see what time it is. So when Chris makes a comeback, he starts tweeting a little bit. He starts talking back on Instagram a little bit. Oh yeah, Battle Truth started getting shaky. We all remember the blogs around that time when Chris got out and when Chris started coming back. Don't ever forget none of this. Don't forget the steps to this stuff. Chris makes a comeback. Him and Norbs talk about dropping the Norbs documentary on the case with URL. He gonna drop his documentary on what happened with his case or whatnot. Boom. Shoot right up. Pew. The Norbs thing do like 100 and some thousand. I don't know how many days, but that shit was money. The documentary, money. Right? Chris is right back where he left off. Chris showed us this. He said it was dead docketed. He ran down everything. Oh man, they had me in there. Boom, boom, boom. They were playing games. They wouldn't give me bond. They kept trying to play games. He explained everything and showed whatever he wanted to show. Who are we to say Chris is lying? Who are we to say that? We wasn't there. We don't have all the paperwork. We wasn't in court. We wasn't at none of his motions. We don't know anything. All we can go off is whatever you read from the paperwork, whatever he say, and whatever you, and now the alleged victim. That's all we got. But we outsiders looking in. We outsiders looking in. Who are we to say that he lying? We don't know. We wasn't there. Do we discredit the alleged victim that just came out? No. We just take it in and we just let it marinate like anything else. But people forget the main thing. Treat people how you wanted to be treated. People are forgetting this. This is why the world is crazy now. Because people don't want to treat people how they want to be treated. They want to violate and say, don't violate me. Now, I'm not mad at Hitman Holla for saying kick him off because of the allegations. That's business. That's business. No hard feelings. But when people out here pretending like they care about the victim, when we all know it's a war, they're using Shannon as a pawn. Only intelligent individuals who are going to keep it real know that Battle Truth, DME Detroit, Adept is using Chris Unbias, alleged victim, as a pawn. Now, you can disagree all you want, or you can go look at the facts. Go look at the facts. Remember, they already been warned with each other. So whenever something comes out, they're going to be the first one who jump on it and put a twist on everything. I'm not saying everything they said is a lie, but if you don't believe that they put twist on things, go listen to the Rape-umentary and watch Adept put twists on things. So if you so honest, you would never twist something in there or throw something in there to make somebody say, huh. You would just read the documents and keep it moving. Go watch the Rape-umentary that Adept put up and him and Battle Truth that he put together. Go watch it. Watch Adept try to trick you to believe certain things that it's not even there. It's not even there. Not even close. And he's going to try to put it to this and put that and make you believe that's what it is. All you have to do is start paying attention to what they're doing. Adept is a conspiracy theorist who like to try to tie loose ends. Sometimes he might be right, but sometimes he is wrong. And we have seen that numerous of times. We're going to act like Adept is not trying to pin something on people when he can't even put it together. So he will find things and try to put it together, and they don't go together. And we're going to pretend like he don't do this all the time. We're going to pretend today, huh? People are pretending like Adept doesn't do this to people. He has done this to me. He has done this to Debo. He has done this to this person, that person. We're going to pretend like Adept doesn't do this. Debo had to confront him on Avery Fan Live for doing the exact same thing I'm telling you. He would just lie on people. Adept is known for just putting things together without no real evidence, and he just throws it together and say, see, look. Just like Chris Unbias' video. See, Chris Unbias, what he's doing is how he tricked everybody is he put two different hats on. Chris Unbias made a video, a documentary that took a couple days to make. And so he put two different hats on. And this man said he only did that because he was using sorcery, magic, and hypnosis and stuff. And he went from the black and white to the red and white and his trickery. And he wants you to believe that Chris Unbias did sorcery trickery with the colors to trick you. With no facts to prove it, because he wasn't there when he did it. He wasn't there when he thought it out. But this is the stuff Adept do all the time. Even Debo had to shoot at him. And you know what he said? I'm going to double down on that. See? Adept is known for saying things that he can't prove at all. And he stamps them like they're real. Battle Truth does that too. DME Detroit does that too. These are three people shooting at Chris. They don't have all the facts, but they don't care. Even if the paperwork's... Wait a minute. The paperwork. Now, paperwork is what people say proves things, right? Which they do sometimes. But Battle Truth is known for telling us, because he's a person who's been to jail a lot, that paperwork doesn't always prove that a person is innocent or guilty. Sometimes it can be lies in the paperwork. Battle Truth told us this. Paperwork can sometimes be lies to make a person look like something. Battle Truth told us this because he said he know paperwork like the back of his hand because he been in jail so many times that he understand the game. Paperwork. So paperwork is something that people love to say, but then it can be altered as well. It could be lies in the paperwork. Just keep that in mind that Battle Truth told us this. Boom. So Chris Unbias drops the documentary, drops it, and he's back. Adept and Battle Truth start picking it apart. Things start looking shaky. Chris Unbias is starting to look shaky now because certain things is not adding up when they read through the paperwork. Chris Unbias start to respond to the allegations of this not matching up and that not matching up. And he starts to have chinks in his armor. People are starting to see the chinks in his armor now. He can't fully explain certain things. He can't fully remember what he said on the documentary. They starting to bust him out. Oh, I remember this. So this is why some people started to doubt Chris' story. Because now Adept and Battle Truth is on his ass. And now they got the paperwork. And they started to put two and two together. But remember, Battle Truth lied about the kid situation. That was a physical assault, not a sexual assault. But anyway, they start reading the paperwork and start breaking things down. And they started to see that some things is not adding up on how they feel. So they going back and forth. Chris Unbias shooting back. They shooting back. Then Chris Unbias finally got tired and went over there and got interrogated. I have to be real. That was a bad move for Chris. Because Chris looked very bad in that interrogation on Battle Truth platform that day. He looked very bad. It was so bad when he did a live after, and the live is still up. Go look. He didn't look very confident at all. Chris went into the Lion's Den on Battle Truth channel. Didn't look good. Then he went live after, and he did not look confident at all. Did not look confident. So this is why Battle Truth and Adept went even harder. Because he couldn't even really defend himself while he was on the panel against them. It's one thing to battle somebody away, but when you in front of them and you fumbling and mumbling and can't remember, it looks very bad. Looks very bad. So they go back and forth, whatever they doing their thing. And it happens and it dies down. You know what I'm saying? But he keeps in contact with the case. Now let's get to the case, right? Because, you know, Battle Truth and Adept keep screaming. He said he never had to go back to court, but he go back to court. This is what he said, right? He said the case is pretty much done. This is what he said in the beginning. I don't know how they missed it or why they forgetting to say this. Chris said the case is pretty much done. It's dead docketed. But they can always reopen the case. He always said this. It doesn't mean it. What did he say? Oh yeah, he said they always can reopen it, but the case is closed due to COVID-19 and all that. But this is where he messed up at, right? This is where he messed up. He said once the courts back open, he's going to go and finish and get it complete. This is what he told us, man. He told us once the courts back open, he gonna go get it handled and get it complete. That's what he told us. Man, plenty of times he just wait for the courts to go back open to go back up there, do what he got to do, and get it closed and get it dismissed, and it's gone. He told us this. Battle Truth remembers this. This is why he's shooting at him like this. Adept remember this, so that's why they shooting at him even harder. He always said he was going to go back to court. I believe when he said he wasn't going to go back to court, meaning he doesn't have to face it like it's a trial. I mean, like it's like they're trying to prosecute him. That's what I don't know. Maybe he was lying, but that's what I thought. I thought he meant because he already said he had to go back to close it out. He already said that. He said that. But the courts has been open for a minute. And, I guess there's a process. I guess he forgot to tell us that there's a process. So a pre-trial, right? I looked it up for the dead docket, and this is very interesting. In the dead docket, it says, people cases can be dead docketed for a while. But it did say after 12 months, you could also go get it, kicked out. Matter of fact, let's look it up. But I do remember it saying after like 12 months, you could go get it, you can go argue it and get it kicked out. But it is such thing as a pre-trial on dead docket. Because people, Adept in it was like, oh man, then if it's dead docket, how can you still go to court? If you look it up, dead docket, you can still have a pre-trial in dead docket. You can still have a pre-trial in dead docket. Yes, you can. So what Chris is going through is regular thing. This is what I mean. Battle Truth and Adept is showing you that it's not about the alleged victim. Because if it was about the alleged victim, how would they not Google, just put up dead docket, just Google dead docket and read, and it shows you, yes, a dead docket still can have pre-trial. So, man, no, it's not dead, guys. It's still active. Yes, it still can be active. He never said it was dismissed. He said he had to go back to court and get it dismissed. He always said that. He always said he has to go back to court. I believe when he said no more court. I don't know. Maybe there's more videos I didn't see. But the videos I did see of Chris, when he said no more court, I thought he meant fighting, going back to fight the case. That's what I always thought he meant, in my opinion. I always thought he meant I don't have to go back to court for this. All I have to do is go back and get it dismissed. That's all I ever thought he meant. That's what I thought he meant. That's what it sounded like he meant. He always said he has to go back to court to get it dismissed. Now, maybe he didn't expound on that because we don't know the lingo. Because maybe he didn't explain it that there had to be a process. But I don't know. Because, he got caught. He got caught slipping up over here. He got caught slipping up over there. So it's kind of hard to believe Chris Unbiased to a certain extent. Because, nigga, how you don't know your own case and how you don't remember how you don't remember that stuff when you're on Battle Truth. When you're on Battle Truth, how you don't remember? It's supposed to be something you can just freestyle. I don't know. I have no idea. But, there's this other thing he messed up on. Because he let Battle Truth and Adept get into his head. Oh, y'all really think that I'm about to go to jail or whatever? Okay, I'm going to go to court and I'm going to troll y'all. I'm going to go to court live and troll y'all. He never went to court live and he never did that shit. So the more Chris started to respond to Adept and Battle Truth, the more he started to look shaky to a lot of people. He started to look shaky to a lot of people. Then Battle Truth, one of his kids' mother came out and took the heat off of Chris a little bit, right? So it died down, and then Battle Truth, what do you call it? Battle Truth, kid's mother, one of his kids' mother came out and tried to flame him, try to say, yeah, he did do this and all of this stuff. And so Chris Unbiased jumped in on that and started piggybacking off that and going after Battle Truth, right? Start going out. Let me apologize to Battle Truth too. I apologize to Battle Truth because I thought what they said was real about Battle Truth. But they lied. And I should have known better because in the beginning when Battle Truth was warring against these people and they tried to make up lies on him, he actually always cleared it up. So I don't know why I felt for that. I don't know why I felt for it this time. Because Battle Truth, every time they say something about Battle Truth, he always proved that it's a lie. Remember, Battle Truth says it first and they twist it up. These are facts. Battle Truth tells his story because he got story time. Remember, Battle Truth is known for doing roasting sessions, story times. I think it's called My Life or something like that. And he tells his real life stories. And then they run with it and they twist it up. So that's what happened. His baby mother came out, tried to do the same thing. It got big. A lot of people was going back and forth, signing that and everybody. And then when it came time to really show and prove, Battle Truth showed and proved that all that was fake. The mama came out and told you it was a lie. The daughter came out and told you it was a lie. And everybody just tried to disappear. And guess what? Chris Unbias jumped on that and said it was real, even though the mother and the alleged daughter came out and said, y'all niggas cap. She only got Malachi name because he was the dude that was basically there. You know what I'm saying? He was the dude that I wanted, because everybody else, I was just fucking. I was having all this sex with all these people, and I just wanted to pin it on him. Yeah, that happened to me before. When I thought I had a kid, the woman had a choice to choose between the black man, me, and the white boy. So I waited till the kid came. The kid came, and the kid kind of looked like me when he was a baby. So I automatically just took it, not knowing that, she had another situation in Chicago. She said she got raped in Chicago, but then, but they kept it a secret and just put the baby on me. See what I'm saying? So I do understand what's going on with that. All right. So people do make stories up on other people, and people do leave stuff out and leave people hanging. And it's like kind of crazy. But Battle Truth didn't do any of that. They came out and they cleared the name. She only got Battle Truth name because, she didn't know who the dad was. So she just picked Battle Truth. And women do that all the time. They want to pick the best one. Okay, if I'm banging 4 guys and I get pregnant, I'm embarrassed by that already. I don't know who the dad is. So why not pick the best one that I think is the best one for me at the moment? Of course, she picked Battle Truth. Of course, the lady picked me. Like, she not gonna pick the other nigga. The other nigga was trash. She said he raped her. That's what she said. So go pick just put it on the other dude. Okay. These things happen. But Chris Unbias didn't apologize. He doubled down on it. And he kept double down on it. And to this day, he still doubled down on it, even though it's a lie. This what Chris Unbias started to mess up. This what people forget when you battle people, right? When you go on doing your blogging wars and you want to say, I'm the realest. If you ever start supporting a lie, then your credibility is starting to look weak. And this was Chris Unbias messed up. He said, don't y'all lie on me. But then he started lying on Battle Truth. And that's where another place where he messed up at. He started supporting lies that was on Battle Truth, even though Battle Truth lied on him too. So I do understand it. When you go on the war, y'all just going, I'm going to get you back. I get it. But you can't. When you got something serious on you like this, you can't play that I'm a lie on you because you lied on me. No. So Chris Unbias has supported a lie on Battle Truth. So now his credibility is getting shot again. Sometimes in certain battles, you got to move a different way. You can't approach every battle the same. It's different things that's going on in certain battles that you're going to have to switch up your game. And so Chris Unbias start messing himself up the more he talks. The more he talks, he start messing himself up if you pay attention. This is how Battle Truth and Adept started to pinpoint certain things that he didn't make sense about. The paperwork don't speak on a party. So what party are you talking about? You said you had a party. You said you was known around the city for throwing parties. I'm not saying it's a lie. Where is all the witnesses from that party to back you up now? Even the DJ, you said you swapped cars with the... Nah, see, his story is crazy. Well, the DJ needed to take my truck to take all the equipment home. So I just used another vehicle. What other vehicle did you use? The DJ vehicle? That's the only vehicle you could use. But that's not what he said. I just used another vehicle. But then I left my debit card inside of the truck. Now, Adept want to say, who leaves their debit card inside of the truck? Adept, this is what I mean. Do you care about the victim or you using your personal feelings? When you listen to Adept and Battle Troop go against you, talk about this case, you can clearly see it's their personal feelings inside of this. Because why is Adept questioning a man leaving his card in his car? People leave their wallets in their car all the time, Adept. You can't be that stupid. People leave their phones and their wallets and their belongings in their car all the time when they walk in certain places, when they walk in casinos or they go into meetings. I don't need this. Let me leave this right here inside the glove compartment. People leave their debit cards or their MasterCards or their wallet or their purse in their car all the time, Adept, when they go to parties and stuff. But you're going to try to say, what type of person? You see what I mean? Do they care about Shannon or is this personal? It's obvious 99% of these people talking, it's personal. Just listen to them, how personal they taking this. But they want to say, we care about her. She don't even know how dirty these people are. She don't even know. I understand she wanted, but she don't even know how dirty they are. They only using her to get back at Chris. That's it. They don't care if Chris really did that to her. If they did, they wouldn't even move how they move. They wouldn't have the history they have. Let's just be honest. So, Chris starts to mess up his own documentary that it got pulled down. I don't know why it got pulled down. Some people claim this. I don't know. But we started to see that Chris' story is not adding up. There's no DJ around, fake money. So we got the fake money in there. You can't find, he won't go get the DJ. He won't go get the other people. His whole story sounds perfect, like it's told to the authorities. He claimed it's somebody else, but that party makes perfect sense to the person, the alleged dude who doing that party situation makes a lot of sense. I'm not saying he did it, but it's really adding up to this. So you got fake money. He ain't got no witnesses that's going to help him, which makes no sense. You at a party. How you don't have other witnesses? The DJ, let's get back to that. He said the DJ took his car and he had to take another car. He won't even tell us what other car he took. But the DJ took his car. How come he won't just take the DJ to put the DJ on the camera? I don't know. For him to be around a lot of people at a party and he can't find one person to help him out with this story, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. But, okay, so the girl, he cheats on his wife with the girl. They sexting, back page, all of that. He cheats on his wife with the girl. He said the girl even comes over before the party and they help plan it out together. Now, this is the problem here. You get this girl to plan to dance at a party. She come over to your house knowing you got a chick. You probably don't even tell her you got a chick. So you so comfortable with cheating on your girl and bringing her to your house. I'm just saying. You are so comfortable with bringing a stranger to your house, even though you have a girl who can pop up at any time. I'm just saying. You got to be a bold ass nigga to have a whole girlfriend, then bring a stranger stripper to your house and have sex with her while your girl is in and out that house. You bold. I'm not. A lot of people do it, nigga. You bold. You bold, nigga. Then y'all plan the party together. Y'all go to the party. Then at the end of the night, it's fake money everywhere. Everybody got paid in fake money. Chris, if everybody got paid in fake money, somebody would have got handled that night. They would have got sued, beat up, stabbed, shot, something. Ain't no way a party going on and everybody get fake money. Now, we seen strippers get fake money. We seen that go down. But everybody got fake money? And there's no story? Nobody pressed charges? Nobody got beat up? I'm not saying it can't happen, but I find that kind of odd that everybody got fake money. So you take her, she want to stop by the store and get something. She pull out her money, it's fake money. You pull out your money, it's fake money. So he said, we're trying to figure out what's going on. Where did the fake money even come from, Chris? See? Where did this money even, who brought that money? It's easy to find out where the money came from. Who brought the money? Who paid you and who paid her? It's certain things, it's just like, Chris, come on, bro. Chris, come on, bro. Chris, you break down battles better than this nigga. Chris, you talk about niggas stock drop better than this nigga. Chris, you break down battles and talk about niggas stock drop and stock rise better than this goddamn story you told us with all these missing parts. But at first, I didn't see it. I'm like, okay, cool. But now that all the smoke clears, there is a lot of holes in Chris's story. A lot of them. He didn't clear up a lot of stuff. He left a lot of stuff with holes in it. He left a lot of holes out there. And he just, oh yeah, that's what it is. He even told us, I can show y'all all my paperwork, but I'm not. See, that is the problem right there. Chris wanted everybody to believe he's innocent when he can just prove his innocence with his paperwork. Ain't that crazy? A man is saying that, oh man, it's crazy how a woman can say anything. No, the world is programmed to protect women and children. So much so that a woman can say anything and they'll believe it. Chris, you told us you can prove your innocence, but you choose not to. You can't use that you can't use that. Because when it was battle truth, you was all in. Even when he proved it, you still was all in, saying it was fake. So Chris is letting us know he got the evidence to prove his innocence, but he will not show us. Makes no sense when you wanted battle truth. You let nobody get away. Chris, when you get on your platform, you let no stone go unturned. Now the alleged victim has came out, Chris, and you ain't been seen. You said a little something to somebody who exposed you with that little conversation, and you ain't been seen since, Chris. This is the quiet I ever seen you when somebody go at you. This is the quiet I ever seen you when somebody came at you. The quietest. Oh, I'm sick, I'm under the weather, but I ain't in a rush. You know what, Chris? That's funny that you ain't in a rush to prove your innocence when everybody else gotta prove their innocence when you do a story on them. When you blog on somebody, you don't hold back anything. But now one of your alleged victims step forward. Now you ain't in a rush, you say. That is kind of odd, Chris. I'm sorry, it is. I'm not saying you guilty or not, but it's kind of odd that now it's not Battle Truth, it's not Adept, it's not DME, it's not Bonnie. It's somebody who said, oh, baby, it's you. And now you taking your time. No, when it was Bonnie, you responded. When it was this person, you respond quickly. When it was that person, you respond. Now it's one of your alleged victims, and you really didn't clear anything up when she said all those things. All you said was, it's a lot of lies. I never moved 2 doors down from her, and I don't live in that place you called out anymore. So that woman knows something about you, Chris, if she knows where you used to live at. She said you did your dirt in those places, Chris. That's what she said. And you confirmed that you do know those areas and you used to live in that area. How does she know that, Chris? How does she know that? We didn't know. A lot of us didn't know where you used to stay. We didn't know the address where you used to stay. So how does she know the address, Chris? See, it's things like that. So, she lying. She never been to the case. Chris, she never said she been to court. She said, I never been to court. Well, she don't even know what's going on with the court. She don't even know because she never been, and I never moved 2 doors down from her, and I don't even live over there no more. Okay, Chris. So she's 2 out of 3. She told us she's never been to court because she never pressed charges. She said the state picked it up. She said her DNA is the reason how they even found you. Linked you to her. Even in your paperwork, Chris, it says that. The DNA of Shannon links you to her. Nothing else. The DNA put y'all together. Even in your own paperwork, it says that. At some point, Chris, you gotta tell the truth about Shannon, bro. You have to start telling the truth about Shannon, bro. If this is the Shannon that you claim is a lie, and she comes out and said, cap, at some point, you're going to have to keep it honest, bro. Do you know this woman or not? Because she know where you used to hang out at. I'm just saying, it's a lot of wild things. The living 2 doors down, we don't know how true it is, so I'm not going to go by it. I'm not going to say it's cap. I'm not going to say it's true. I don't know, so I'm just going to leave it as be. The truth will come out about him moving 2 doors down. The truth will come out. I'm going to leave it at that. Let's talk about John Real, right? John Real does his video. John Real had the nerve to say Battle Truth did those things when he know it's a lie. Just like Chris know it's a lie. And Averb, everybody who keeps saying Battle Truth did that, they know it's a lie. He already proved it. So John Real is using his personal feelings against Battle Truth and saying, how y'all over there listening to that dude? And he did this and he did that. Even though John Real know it's a lie. See what I mean? So where is we're going to do this for the victim? They always go back to their personal feelings. See? This is how you know they all up here fronting. It's just a fucking personal battle and she is a pond. That's it. John Real said, how can you listen to those 3 stooges and niggas over there and you know what he did? He is a known rapist. No, he's not a known rapist, John Real. And that's why your credibility started to look crazy a couple years ago. Because you came from the nigga we thought was one of the realest niggas in battle rap to one of the stupidest niggas in battle rap. When real shit started to spill over and niggas start getting exposed, you start running with Pretty Money like Pretty Money was telling the truth all the time. Isn't that right, John Real? You started back in DME Detroit when I was smoking that nigga. Don't you remember, John Real? It's me, man. When I was calling out DME Detroit as a fucking punk-ass, racist, bitch-ass nigga who using black people and only talk shit about black rappers, I was one of those people bombing on DME before these other motherfuckers start catching up. It was me, man. It was me, John Real, and you was a black man attacking a black man. Not only for Pretty Money, but you was trying to defend DME Detroit. Don't ever forget this, John Real. I remember this. See, people like to leave out important details of the character of these people. I'm letting you know the character of these people so you know that they're only using this as a pawn to shoot back at everybody else. If you listen to how people talk, they always going to throw, you can see their personal feelings. Now, I didn't watch DMB Detroit. I don't really fuck with that weak-ass white boy. I don't fuck with no traitor-ass, weak-ass white boy who want to be black, who talk shit about black people, then run behind black supporters to save his ass. I would never respect that weak-ass white boy. I don't sell out like that. But John Real definitely was, supporting DMB Detroit. When I was one of the ones telling these people he's one of the fakest bitch niggas out here. And they turned on me. Pretty Money was another one out here. Ready to risk his life for DME Detroit. Ready to come to Las Vegas and pull up on me for DME Detroit. This is a black man pretending like he don't see a white man shooting at black rappers and ignoring the white rappers. I was one of the first ones saying this to DME Detroit. And then other people start coming out saying these things. Isn't that ironic? How things come back full circle sometimes. Now John Real and DME Detroit don't mess with each other. Because DME was bombing on his stupid ass while he thought DME was his friend. But I told John Real, what are you doing, nigga? This nigga trash. Nope. John Real wanted to attack me for DME Detroit and Pretty Money. Now John Real looks stupid. Ain't that right, John Real? You done switched up for the person we thought you was. Now the true person of you comes out. It always happened like this. You start off like this, you get in the game, and then the real you get exposed. Isn't that right, John Real? Now John Real does his take on this situation. And not a bad take, actually. It's not a bad take at all. The only bad thing I believe he did in this video was lie on Battle Truth. Other than that, his opinion, he did his thing. But then he said Pretty Money name. Pretty Money is a liar, John Real. Pretty Money said that he had this people, that people that's going to vouch that Battle Truth did these things. And John Real, you backed it up like a fucking idiot that you are. John Real, where is the truth that Battle Truth did it? You and Pretty Money said, oh yeah, the evidence is coming. Remember that? Pretty Money, my people. Yeah, Pretty Money is a pretty good liar too. Salute to his kids for making it on TikTok. Because you think you can use that. See, Pretty Money is a weirdo, but you don't want to admit it. So you're not John Real at all, are you? You're this stupid ass teeter-totter, bias hula hoop, double dutch ass nigga. You know John, you know Pretty Money is a fucking weirdo. He lied on Battle Truth and started talking to family members and saying he got proof. And he never came back because the truth is it's a lie. Even Battle Truth grandmother told what time it was. John Real? How you gonna challenge the grandmother? Huh? The truth came out. And you was backing Pretty Money with all the lies. Even when it came to me, you wanted to try to back these bitch ass niggas up. Because you're stupid, John Real. You're a dumb idiot. Isn't that right? I see. You always make it seem like you're the realest out in battle rap. But you're not. That status has been lost a long time ago. Now you and DME is not rocking no more. But you still bang with Pretty Money, who lied on Battle Truth. Who did a lot of blogs like he's the man, but he had to go buy and imitate Battle Truth to even get that status. Go ahead and lie. He tried to come at me at one point, but I was already whooping his ass with the truth. Isn't that right, John Real? You know, it's still on my channel. It's still on this channel. Me battling Pretty Money in DME Detroit. It's still, just go back to the beginning of this channel. You'll see it. John Real knows that I'm talking the truth when I talk to his ass. See, the problem with these people are they don't want to admit their wrongs that they do in battle rap or what they do to other people. And they don't want to call their homies out. It's funny that he said, oh, you think I won't call Chris out? But you ain't calling Pretty Money out, though. Well, me and Chris ain't really buddies like that. So it's cool for Pretty Money to lie on Battle Truth over and over, and you lie on him. But since Chris not your homie, you don't mind throwing his ass under the bus, huh? You don't mind cutting ties with Chris Unbias because he ain't in your circle like that. Now let's talk about Bonnie, right? Bonnie Godiva. I fuck with her on a certain level. But Bonnie be wildin', y'all. He not saying Bonnie is lying about whatever she said Chris did. But Bonnie be wildin', and I dare you niggas to lie. Bonnie is known to jump out the window on people. And people be like, what the fuck is wrong with you, Bonnie? I wasn't even talking to you. You gonna act like Bonnie doesn't do this? Go ahead and pretend like Bonnie doesn't do this. Bonnie is known for going overboard on people. She just went overboard on Rosenberg Raw. Bonnie believes that she can do this to anybody. All you have to do is pay attention, and this is what Bonnie does. She has been doing this a lot. I'm not discrediting what she said that Chris did to her. But Bonnie is known for going overboard when something is, I mean, you don't have to go overboard. We just watched her do it to Rosenberg Raw, man. Go watch Bonnie in comments on OTFMZ. Somebody would say something that Bonnie don't like, and she goes overboard all the time. You can't lie. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make none of this up. Bonnie goes overboard all the time. Now, she said, well, Chris Unbias been a creep. Okay, that's cool, but inside that documentary that you did with him, Untold Truth, you let that nigga grab your ass, bro. You let him grab your ass. I watched that shit multiple times. You let Chris grab your ass, Bonnie. You let him do it. So I don't know. I guess after that you said it was creepy. Cool. But you let him do it, Bonnie. You let him do it. You let him do it, Bonnie. And I asked Bonnie inside of the comments, I could have swore it was consensual. She never replied back. I said, Bonnie, I could have swore on the video it was consensual, my nigga. Look at it. She never replied back. You know who replied back? Stampede. My Miss Miami boyfriend. Stampede said, yep, that's what it looked like to me, player. People are doing and saying certain things depending on how they feel about that individual. Bonnie let that nigga grab her ass, y'all. Go watch the video, man. Are you telling me, check this out. Are you telling me Bonnie Godiva, the one who's ready to go to war with Math Hoffa, who's ready to fight any male because she from Yonkers, was scared of Chris Unbias, bruh? Y'all want me to believe this story, bruh? That big bad Bonnie, who's ready to scrap anybody and ready to go and goes crazy on any males, was scared of Chris Unbias to the point she let him grab her ass? Y'all want me to believe that, right? You want me to believe that, right? No, we're not going to believe that. The video shows you let him do it. You turn to the side so he can grab it. If I can remember right, didn't you turn to the side so he can grab it? Bonnie. You are known to go overboard because somebody says something you don't like. You go off on Jazz and all Jazz do is just say something back and you go off on Jazz. Jazz don't be paying you no mind and you just go crazy on her. A while ago, you went crazy on Chrissy Yamaguchi because you thought Chrissy Yamaguchi was talking about you in subs. And Chrissy said, bruh, I'm not even talking about you. What the fuck are you talking about? Chrissy, if you follow Chrissy, sometimes she throws subs inside of her her stories on Instagram. Now, if you don't know, Chrissy Yamaguchi and Bonnie used to be like best friends. They used to do like everything together, and they broke up. But we didn't know. A lot of us figured it because they wasn't together no more. But nobody said nothing. Nobody cared. They said, okay, cool, whatever. They not together no more, whatever. They not friends no more, whatever. They don't. Okay, cool. Chrissy Yamaguchi is doing what she do all the time. Talking shit right here, saying something right here, post a video. Her stories is if you watch her, she does the same things. Like you know when you watch her story. So one day Bonnie wakes up and go ham on Chrissy. Oh, Chrissy, you don't want me to expose you. You a dirty bitch. You lost your kids. She just going crazy on Chrissy. Never even figured out if Chrissy was talking about her. She just got mad and just went in on Chrissy Yamaguchi. You lost your kids and you dirty as hell and you dirty ass niggas you be fucking and what's that one crazy shit she said? Oh yeah, and you let me stick a bottle in your pussy and you ate my pussy. You let me stick a bottle in your pussy and you ate my pussy. It's like, bro, what's wrong with you? That woman is not even talking to you, Bonnie. One thing we know, if Chrissy really want to talk to somebody, she's going to at them. Other than that, she's just having fun on her Instagram and she says whatever she says. Who cares? That's Chrissy. She been doing that. Like other women do it. They send subs sometime and then they talk their shit. Bonnie believes she can do that to anybody. I dare y'all to say Bonnie don't do that. Bonnie believes that she can disrespect anybody if you say something she don't like. She goes overboard on everybody. So at some point, man, you know, you have to look at people's character. Am I saying Bonnie's not a good person? I don't know her, but, you know, maybe she is. Bonnie got a good side to her. Of course, she try to help people get a lot of money. But we can't ignore the other side of these people. They got real dark, ugly sides to them that stick out like a sore thumb. And Bonnie has one of those sides. So I'm not saying that Whatever she said about Chris Unbias is fake. But nigga, we watched the video. You let him grab your ass, bro. And you from Yonkers. You from Y.O. Yonkers. And you want me to believe that he had you spooked while you talking shit to the gangster Math Hoffa? Bonnie, you go crazy on Math Hoffa, the real gang member, the real gangster. The real nigga who is solidified with whooping people and running up and choking people. And you ready to go to war with him at any time? But you scared of Chris? That's what I don't respect. I don't respect stuff like that. You supposed to be scared of Mav, not Chris. Mav get it in. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't. Bonnie is known for popping off if you do something or say something she don't like. 9 times out of 10 she take it too far. Go look at the comments. Sometimes she might be mellow, but a lot of times she go crazy, bro. You like, Bonnie, what are you talk? Why are you doing this? You know who else do that? Miss Hustle. Miss Hustle does the same exact thing, y'all. The same exact thing. Miss Hustle will block you and all that because you disagree with her. She'll go in on you, cuss you out, call you all type of names. We have to take this into accountability, bro. We cannot leave the biasness off the table. A lot of people who are covering this are seeing that a lot of people are using their personal feelings to go after Chris Unbias, not the female. They're not using the female. She's the one reason why it's back up. They're using their personal feelings to go after Chris Unbias. Oh yeah, I told you he was a creep. I told you. Man, we ain't trying to hear that. You know why? You know why we ain't trying to hear that? Because y'all are known for flipping on people for the smallest things. Do Chris Unbias got a mouth? Yes. Do Chris Unbias say slick shit? Yes. So do he deserve to get bombed on? Yes. But niggas, we can't just be taking the sides of all of these people who are known to go overboard about something they know nothing or half of the story. We can't be doing that to people. No. You can't make me believe what you believe. Get up out of here. Well, you fake. You must be just like Chris Unbias. What are you talking about? I don't have to believe how you believe. Nigga, get up out of here. Well, you must be just like Chris Unbias. You trying to cover up for him. Man, shut your stupid ass up, man. Treat people how you want to be treated. Everybody who's going after Chris Unbias would want a fair trial. Let's be honest here, bruh. Everybody who going after Chris Unbias would want a fair trial, bruh. So why they trying to crucify this nigga when they know they ain't got all the facts? Well, somebody came out. That's cool. But you don't know them and you don't know how they give it up. You don't even know their motive. Am I saying discredit her? No. What I'm saying is, nigga, don't get involved. Because we all know if Chris end up being not guilty, you niggas gonna tuck tail and run. We all know this. If Chris end up being not guilty, you niggas gonna tuck tail and run. So just stay the fuck out of it, man. Say your little opinions and shut your ass up. That's why I fuck with Jack Boy. Shout out to Jack Boy. Jack Boy said, look, I don't know all the details. It sounds crazy. So what I'm gonna do, just step back from him and then let the verdict come out. Jack Boy is one of the smartest, wisest people who said something about this. Why would I convict this man if I don't know if he did it? Like Jack Boy said, there's plenty of people who are in jail who didn't do it, and there's plenty of people who outside who did do it. Jack Boy is like the most wisest individual in this whole thing. Because he understands no matter how crazy it sounds, there's a 1% that it might be true and there's 1% that it might not be true on either side. So I ain't gonna say that she lying, and I ain't gonna call him guilty. What I am gonna do is stay my ass over there and stay away from this crazy shit and wait for the verdict to come out. Jack Boy, I love that guy. I love Jack Boy because he understands. Because if it comes out he not guilty, you niggas are in trouble, bro. You niggas are in trouble. We all know y'all gonna backpedal and run and hide. Act like you never said it. So just mind your goddamn business. Say your little opinion and then go on about your business, man. It's crazy how y'all want to make people believe things that you know you can't even prove. You can't make people believe what you believe or what you half-ass got proof. Well, there's a face to it. Cool, there's a face to it. Chris Unbias got a little shaky story here and there. We get it. But at the end of the day, bro, we got to let that shit play out over there. Because if you end up being wrong, you going to look real crazy. And we know on the internet, like Battle Truth said, you can't dead nobody because everybody got a fan base. Cool. Come on, man. Y'all doing too much, man. Y'all doing way too much. Before I go, Humble King, right? This is the last one and we out. Humble King leaked the audio that everybody played of Chris Unbias speaking out. Humble King did that, right? Humble King believes that he didn't do nothing wrong. See? It's always the people who do dirty shit to people pretend like they didn't do it. Humble King believes that I ain't do nothing wrong, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of high. The situation's crazy. And, you know, what you told to me, you know, and I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? Because you told me it was over. And then blah, 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 blah. So, you know, I had to let the people know. No, Humble King, that's snake move, nigga. Humble King, that is a snake move, boy. And you know it is. No matter how much, no matter how you try. No matter how you try to dress it up, you know that was a snake move, bro. And you need to own up to it, bro. But that's not even the worst part, what you did, Humble King. Humble King, your crazy ass doubled down on what you did and made a hollow threat to Chris Unbias. Hey, man, get at me, man. You blocked me on Facebook, man, and you blocked me on your number, man. Hey, get at me, man, because get at me, man, because you know, I might have to talk about the other thing we talked about. What? Well, you in your feelings because a man blocked you because you snaked him. And you believe you don't snake him because the people need to know you was okay. That's not your call, Humble King. I remember I be trying to, me and you fell out because you didn't want to listen to what I said. So how you gonna get mad at Chris Unbias for blocking you and not fucking with you because you put out some behind the scenes audio that you actually hit him up about? And then when I try to tell you something about a situation that you're not making sense on or know the whole story on, you basically gave me the middle finger. That's why we fell out. That's why I don't rock with your ass. Because you don't practice what you treat, Humble King. What you try to do is, right? You one of those fake preacher ass niggas, right? Humble King is one of those fake preacher motherfuckers. This nigga had the nerve to try to run down on Dr. Umar and try to stand up for the Dr. Umar community as shit when Dr. Umar don't even fucking know this nigga and he had no business even trying to do that. But you know, that's what he want to do. I want to get the answers. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, who the fuck are you, nigga? Dr. Umar don't owe you no goddamn answers. He don't even owe us no answers. We just out here say, hey, I just want him to do the school. That's it. He really don't have to tell people. He don't have to answer to none of us to keep it 100. But you want to try to run down on Dr. Umar. Let's not forget, Humble King. You didn't want to listen to when I try to tell you the truth about the Tekashi 6ix9ine and King Von situation. You didn't want to listen to that. But now you mad at Chris for blocking your ass for snaking him. Come on, man. Like you a fugazi ass nigga, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Okay, battery almost dead. You a fugazi ass nigga, man. Okay, you a fugazi ass nigga, bro. But Humble King, that was wrong. You need to apologize. Straight like that. With that being said, the story is crazy. The situation is crazy. But the wisest thing for anybody to do is to sit back and watch it play out. That's all you can do. The D.I. Henny Mans and all them niggas, I might do a separate blog for that. Them niggas is hella funny. They're fucking funny ass niggas, bro. Anyway, that being said, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It's your boy, Suicide Age 29 Battle Rap Thoughts. I see y'all, and we are officially back too. We're officially back. Peace.